Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We shooting here live at Savvy Events, 18600 Woolworth. Today we have Angie B, we have Barb, and we have Shia. Today we're going to be talking about 3 deal breakers that will prevent you from dating someone or being in a relationship with someone. Who want to start off?
I'll start.
Start off with Angie B.
All right. The first deal breaker is not being respectful to your mom or to your baby mom if you have one. Second one is you can't have more than 2 baby mamas. And the third is your hygiene got to be in check. And I don't want no controlling man. You ain't finna tell me
So
what
that's
to do.
4.
No, that's 2. That's 2 together. That's 2 together. I could sell you 5, but you said 3.
Okay, well let's address the 4 you gave, and we're going to start off. What difference does it make to you if he's respectful to his baby mom? Because you don't know what happened in their relationship for him to treat her a certain way. So why would
That's
that play a
facts,
part?
but I would want to know that. I have to know why you don't respect her. And if it's you don't have no reason, legitimate reason, then I can't be with that man. And when I say respect her, is you not taking care of your kids.
Okay, so
that's what I mean by that.
Okay.
You're not taking care of your kids. Because if you're not taking care of your kids, I don't want no man like that because I have kids of my own. And I've been in that situation. So I wouldn't wish that on no damn body.
So how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies you have?
I have 2. That's why I said I would take a man with 2 baby mamas. No more than
So
that.
that's because of your situation.
Oh, yeah, because if you got more than 2, you's a hoe. And I ain't got time for that.
So you borderline hoe.
If that's what you want to call it. Because I really don't call people hoes. Because I feel everybody is free to do what they want to do. It's your body, it's your life. And I am a free spirit. They were going to call me a hippie in the day. So, you know.
Okay, so, and you also said that hygiene.
Hygiene, yes.
So what do the hygiene that a man have to have consist of?
Your breath can't stink, your ass can't stink, your feet can't stink. I don't want to smell you before you get to me.
I think that's pretty standard.
For some people, it's not.
Okay, and what other thing you said?
Controlling and abusive.
Nah, controlling.
I knew you was going there, but you already know what I mean by that.
Okay, so what would you not allow your man to do and say to you that you may consider controlling? Because the reason why I ask, because you come off to me as the type of woman that don't respect structure from a man.
I don't know what that is.
We'll get to it.
There's no such thing with me. I'm sorry. Anyway, like I said, because I'm my own person. I'm my own spirit. So you can't tell me when and where to go. You can't tell me how and when to dress. Because I'm going to dress like this anyway. I don't wear provocative clothes. So you're not going to tell me how to dress or how to do my hair or who I can and can't hang with. Because I'm a female that don't hang with females. All my friends are not guys. And they have been like that since I was in the 4th grade.
So
and no, I'm not fucking them.
Oh, well, of course, every woman going to say they're not fucking their friends.
No, I'm not my friends. And you should know that you are one of them.
Well, I'm one of them that you're not having sex with, but
and I'm not having sex with none of my friends.
Just because a woman says,
if I fuck you, you're not my friend.
Just because a woman says she ain't fucking. I done seen a lot of.
You talking about a lot of women, but you know, Barley, you know me. I am not the average bitch, female or whatever you want to call.
Okay, so when you said that a man, you're not going to follow a man's structure.
No. I said you're not going to control me.
Okay, so
and I'm gonna say this because my dad was controlling to my mom, and I knew what that was. So that's what I wasn't going to allow.
So can
you
tell me what it looked like?
I'm finna tell you. My dad worked. My mom didn't. My dad didn't want my mom to work. He wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom. That's controlling because they separated, and she had nothing. So that's controlling.
But she was okay. She was okay with that deal. When she wasn't.
She wanted to
work. So why
work.
she ain't leave?
Because back then, women just didn't leave for that. Why would you leave a man? You got 3 kids and you have no way of providing for yourself.
Okay.
And he's the man.
Let me say this. Hold on.
No. You asked. No, that's not the bullshit. You asked me my question and my opinion.
Okay,
no,
you're not gonna cut me off. You're not gonna cut
me off.
You sit up here saying,
I'm not trying to control the narrative.
You said your mom.
No. You asked me a question. Let me finish answering.
Are you currently in a relationship?
No, I don't want to be.
Okay. Go ahead.
Are you?
Yes. Go ahead.
Anyway. Don't play with me, Baldy. Don't do
Come
that.
on, let's
because
get it.
I'm telling you the real. You asked my question.
Okay, well, get to it. Can you get to it, please?
My opinion and my situation don't go for everybody. So you can't tell me I'm wrong in this bullshit. My mom chose to do that because that's what went on back then. I was born in 1971.
In your house, that's what went on.
It went on in a lot of people's households that was born.
Okay, my question to you is this. I
don't want no controlling man because my dad controlled my mom.
But your mama didn't have a problem with it.
She did have a problem with it. I'm telling you she did.
So why she stay?
And I just told you that she did. No, in the beginning she did work. But once after I was born and then my other sister was born, he didn't want her working anymore. She did work. She worked at Henry Ford Hospital. She had a job.
So she fell in line.
Whatever you want to call it, I call it controlling. Because then when you do what you want to do and you leave, she's stuck with 3 kids and no way to take care of herself because now she's not working. Everything that she did and could do, you took from her. She was an awesome sewer. You made sure she didn't have a sewing machine to sew on no more. You wouldn't pay for us to have gymnastic lessons. That's controlling. You controlling every narrative so you can be good. That's not cool. So yeah, I didn't want that. Don't look at me with that retarded ass face.
Because that's BS.
It's not. It's not.
Okay, well, you're entitled to your opinion.
I'm entitled to my truth.
Okay, now, Barb. Now, what is your 3 deal breakers for you?
The first one for me is I'm not going to talk to any man or allow any man in my life that's not financially stable. The second one is that I'm not talking to a man without a car. You gotta have a vehicle. Don't depend on me. I'm not an Uber driver. Thirdly, you must have your own. If you don't have your own, like your own house, your own apartment, I'm not talking to nobody to live in their mama basement, live with their grandmother. It's not acceptable.
Now pause, hold on. What if he just came home from the military, from prison, whatever?
If he just came home from the military or prison, well, first off, I mean, you got to still be able to be on your feet. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to talk to a guy who's been living with their grandma for the last 5-6 years. You have to be able to get on your feet. So I want you to be able to be on my level of life. If you're not on my level and your standards are not met the way my standards are built to be, then I don't have no time for you. Because I'm not going to build you up. I want you to already be built, and I want us to grow together.
Okay. So, you said a deal breaker is if you don't have a car.
Oh, you got to have a car. I mean, at least have your own car, your own way to get around, because I got a vehicle, or I know how to get around, and I'm a person that I don't depend on people for nothing, and I don't want a man to depend on me for anything.
Well, say if he catching a bus,
or Uber,
his car is down, he catching the bus back and forth to work, to get the money to get his car fixed,
okay, that's acceptable.
Or to even purchase a car.
That's acceptable, but we have men who work. And, they don't do and take care of their responsibilities. Say, for instance, he got tickets and he can't get a car because he don't have his license and he got to get his tickets and stuff taken care of. So to me, you have to be responsible enough to take care of what you're supposed to take care of so that you can get you a car. Once again, I don't want you to depend on me. I don't want to be the person that builds you up. I want you already built.
Okay. So would you set that same standards for yourself?
Yeah. If that's how you feel. I can't go against your grind or what you feel. If you feel like you don't want to talk to Barbara because she's not on your level financially, I'm good with that because I may not be. But I got a bag, but my bag may not be as big as your bag. So, for instance, if you look at me and say, well, you don't have this, but you can invest in me. I can invest in you. We can grow together. You're not going to be wasting your time. But if I got to pick somebody up that's been living in their grandma's basement for 5 years, then had these tickets for the last 10 years, you steady catching the bus, you ain't, being responsible, doing what you're supposed to do to get yourself to where you need to be, you're a turnoff to me.
Fair enough. Okay, Shia?
My main one is no abuse. So abuse in any kind of way, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, no type of abuse. That's my number one no. I don't want a man that's not a communicator. And and I can't have I'm not gonna say controlling, because I'll follow suit of a man. Well, not any man, but my man, I'll follow suit. But like, I'm a nice, like genuinely friendly person. So if me being friendly and being myself is gonna make you like jealous or wanna tell me no, you can't do this or can't do that because of your own self like issues, then that's enough for me. I think that's 3.
No, one more.
One more. I'm like-minded. Like if you're not like-minded like me, then that's a no-go. Either we're gonna constantly clash and bump heads.
Okay, so what do like-minded look like to you?
Like-minded,
because you understand that he's an alpha male, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious to see, how does a female that was meant to follow supposed to be seeing things the same?
The same.
I'm
not.
Oh, she's still at the moment, ma'am.
No, okay.
I'm just saying she's still. Okay.
Not saying we're gonna be the same. I know I'm my own person. He's gonna be his own person. But as far as like family means the world and a lot to me. If you don't value your family, then that's what I mean by like-minded. Like, okay. If you don't value your family, that's we can go nowhere, because family is a top priority for me.
Okay, so what you got to add on, Angie B?
I just want to know what you consider an alpha male.
I consider an alpha male that has the genes of a leader. He's able to he has a plan for himself and his family to follow.
He's a protector.
And
provider.
Well, a protector is not really at the top, as far as like.
It's not the top, but it's part of it though.
Well, it could be, but mine more so as a provider. He's able to provide for himself and his family that he created.
Okay.
So.
That he created.
That he created. I don't think a man should be rushing to take care of nobody else's kids.
I didn't say who said rushing.
Oh, I thought because you.
Well, my question for you is, you said something as far as like made to follow. A woman is made to follow a man. Why?
That's in the Bible.
Well,
who believe that book?
Well, this is my question. My question is
I don't
to
believe
you.
That book,
my
baby.
question
it was wrote
is
by
to
a white
you.
Man.
Is that when a woman is made to follow, in which way do you mean to follow? Because for me, I feel like this. I'ma follow you as long as me following you is right. If I feel like me following you is going to jeopardize what I have or what we have, then I'm not going to follow.
Okay, now what you just said, you just described an awesome woman. Because sometimes a man will vent off and lose focus. Mm-hmm. And a woman, like how you just explained, will help that man get back into alignment. Now, when I sit up here and say a man's plan, I'm saying if this man can say, well, you know what, Barbara, we've been dating now for, a year or so, mm-hmm. and this is what I think we should do with our money. We should start taking $100 a month or so, and we're going to start saving up for this. Now, because you can do basic math. In 12 months, y'all should have $2,400 if y'all putting $100 a piece up, right? Mm-hmm. So, but if it's looking like $1,000, you looking like, what the fuck is you doing with the money? You fucking up the money. So mm-hmm. He's something not right.
Right.
And you're going to speak up. So, but if a man is focused, he stick to the script, you're going to follow him. That's how his life is set up.
Okay, no, I just asked that because some men feel like a woman should follow no matter what. And I just thought that's why I asked you, what did you mean by following? Because some men feel like this is what I'm here to do. I'm providing for the family. I have the money. I'm in control. And whatever I say goes, and you have nothing to say.
Okay, I think that's a different alignment. Because you say he has the money, which makes him the one that's financially stable.
Well, put it like this. Say for instance that me and Michael. So say Michael is more financially set than me. Mm-hmm. So he feels like because his bag is bigger than mine, that he should be allowed to make more decisions.
So is Michael your partner?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if Michael has the bigger bag, meaning he's taking more more risk than you are, right? Because he's paying more, right? That sound about accurate?
into the relationship.
Well, what you mean?
Okay,
Right,
if
'cause
Michael is your partner, y'all living together. Let's say if Michael's making, I'm just throwing a number out here. I don't know how much either one of y'all make.
Okay.
Let's say Michael was making $50,000 a year.
Okay.
Let's say you're making $30,000 a year.
Okay.
He's going to absorb most of the bills. He's going to have a higher put out than you will, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so if he's more financial responsible for himself and you,
Okay.
because he's paying bills with both y'all live at, so I think he should have more say in the relationship than you because he's more financially responsible. For instance, let's say,
you feel.
I'll get to you in a minute, Miss Angie.
That's what you feel, though.
If this man is paying more money, if he's paying the rent and tell you to pay the utilities, yes, the structure of how your man think a house should be ran, and you his woman, you should fall under that umbrella. Like so, this is what this is what the structure of a household look like. He said, "Well, listen here, baby. Here, if you're going to have company, I feel your company should be gone by 11 o'clock. You shouldn't be having no company after 11 o'clock."
Okay, continue. No, go ahead, because I want to hear everything you got to say.
Because if he's a working man,
I understand that.
Well, you gotta hear. Remember, I said a man's structure.
Go ahead.
So you got to hear me out.
I'm listening.
If he got to work, he got to have rules in his house so he can get a decent amount of rest, right? So now, if you got your girls over and y'all having fun, 1 o'clock, how you gonna sleep? So he got to have things in place so it don't seem like he's checking you or he just bringing. So he said, "Well, listen, baby, when I'm working work days, I appreciate it if you just don't have your friends over, after 11, 12 o'clock, whatever time he agree with." He may also say, "Well, you know what, baby, when you have company, I don't really like people outside my household going into my refrigerator. So I would appreciate it if they want something to drink, you get it for them." It's different things that men put in place to their woman so he don't have problem with his woman later. You know what? The bathroom, because I've seen people go into people's bathroom and test shit up. And then you come and like, "Well, baby, what?" People actually come to people's house and steal toilet paper, all that petty stuff. I hadn't seen it.
Oh wow!
So,
I've never experienced that.
I'm just giving you some structure that a man may say. He might tell you, like, "You know what, baby, I don't want nobody besides me and you using the vehicle." And you have to be okay with that. He might tell you if one of your family members get put out, they can't come stay here.
Well, it seems like to me that you're giving structure to an unstable woman because everything that you said makes sense, but it's just common sense, period. If Michael has said, "I don't party on a weekday during the week. So my friends don't come over my house."
Well, see, I complimented you because you in alignment to follow a man that's already on course. But how many men are on course and how many women are already in alignment? Men have to get women together.
We have to get y'all together. What do you mean? Because all men are not what you're describing.
But at all. But if you chose a man that's not the type of man I described, whose fault is that?
I choose what comes to me for real. I don't go out there picking. I wait
to
whoever the universe sent to me. So and then I pick and choose on that, and I do.
You supposed to be picky.
I am.
You supposed to be picky with one who you allow into your bed. I'm not saying you per se. I'm just saying a woman supposed
to. But you said you.
You as a woman.
So say women then. So let's say you, because when you say
I feel comfortable.
I feel attacked. So I'm gonna jump. Sorry, baby. And he know that.
Well, I can't counsel everybody.
You can't counsel me at all because I do the counseling, sweetheart.
Okay.
I'm the oldest. I know a little bit more. Just because you older find the women to let you put the structure in their life and you run them.
But you
that's
need
on
structure,
you.
right?
Huh?
Do you think you need structure?
No, I'm structured. I'm structured enough. I don't need no man to tell me what to do because I know what to do.
She already said she free spirit, so anytime they have free spirit,
Oh yeah, they're not.
I would never date a free spirit woman.
Good.
I believe
Good.
free spirit women. They don't shave hair or nothing, do they?
See,
Oh no, I don't got no pussy hair or no underarm hair, baby, sweetheart.
No,
Free spirit.
I was actually Drake.
I was telling you.
I
Free
don't know.
spirit.
All I know,
Free
everybody
spirit don't have nothing to do with
Everybody
that.
that tell me they was free spirit, they normally be just going crazy. They just jangling queens. So,
But I'm not.
well, you
And they don't
free
usually
spirit.
shave.
I bet I'm a free spirit, but I don't.
The world that got
That's
to do
around.
with being free
Well, 'cause
spirit.
when I
Because
say
somebody
that mean
giving
they
them
natural.
No, that
Oh,
is
you talking about the
not.
shaving
Like
part?
hippie?
No,
Yeah.
free spirit
free
does
spirit
not
means
mean
more
natural.
Well, she said she would have been a hippie back
But
in
that
the...
doesn't mean I didn't shave.
What
sweetie.
does free spirit mean in your
Yeah, what's your
definition?
definition of free spirit so we can get on the track?
I don't have to have a man. I'm not following no man. I do what I want to do
But
all the time.
But is it not just of following a man? Because I have some friends that's free
Yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
So when they say that they're my definition from what I get from them, when they say they're free
I'm
spirit,
just
they
flowing.
basically flow with
Yeah,
whatever
you flow,
comes
yeah,
that way.
yeah.
So it's not even so much as
I don't
Anything to do with
just
men.
listening to a man, a woman, or anybody. They just flow with the energy that's
Like
surrounded by
nature.
them. So
Yeah,
if
if
the
you got
energy
bad
is
energy,
off,
I don't mess
they
with
don't
you.
mess with you. Or if they say, if they might wake up and say, I'm going to work today, I'm not wearing no panties, no bra. You know, they just flow with
They
however.
move to the beat of their own
See,
drum.
my understanding is something different. Like the two women that told me they free spirits mean they'll bust that motherfucker open whenever they want to.
Well, basically,
And that-
yeah. If that's
okay,
what
see,
they.
but that ain't what you said.
But what I'm saying though, I mean, I didn't have to say it, but free spirit. But I mean, that's you don't have to be free spirit to do that.
Right.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Barbara. You say you got some friends that's free spirit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now,
I went to college.
without saying any names, anything, you looking back when you was in college
Mhm.
and you remember how they moved,
Mhm.
do you compliment that or do you look down on that?
I don't look down on it. I just the way they embrace the world and embrace people wasn't for me. But we was cool. I mean, you everybody got their own way of how they rock in life. So I ain't mad at you. You know, like I say, they would wake up and just be all like, you know, say you gonna put a robe on today. Oh no, the sun is on the body, or we'll be at parties and they just strip butt naked, just at the party and just enjoying themselves, and they just say this is just them and how they are, and they liked men, they liked women, they loved everybody. They just were these people who embraced everybody, did all type of different type of stuff that I wouldn't have done. But who am I to judge a person based upon what they like and how they
That
feel?
sounds like a very high functioning free spirit.
Yeah,
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 it
And I
is.
think it's levels
is,
because
it
I
is.
consider that don't describe me.
Do you know free
But-
spirit people?
I consider myself, but I'm not. I don't. As far as sexual, it's like a spiritual, mental, like my vibe, and it's nothing to do with sex, and I'm not gonna just wake up like, oh, I don't
Yeah,
like
well,
how you, I think
it was
I know
sketch.
people like that. Like as far as free spirit, I do know people like that, but those are like I'd be like, oh, she took it up.
Well, Angie said she was considered a free spirit, right?
I was like maybe you
but
probably
I'm
like
trying to say,
mid-level.
yeah, I don't.
I'm on the
like
low
what she
level.
was saying. I don't just go out there. I
Yes,
have never had
Everybody's
sex.
different.
I've never had sex with nothing but a man. I would never have sex with a woman ever.
Why?
Same.
Is this your
That's-
preference or
Because she
you're
got
not
a
attracted?
pussy. Not attracted at all. I need dick. What I'm gonna do with a female? You can't put a dick in me. Not a real live functioning. I need flesh. That's just me. So I've never did that. But yeah, I do. I flow like the wind. That's why I don't have a man, because I don't want to be tied down. Because I've did that and it don't help for me. I'd rather be single.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You say you don't want a man.
No, I don't.
So if you don't want a man, that means you won't have a man.
I know. That's fine.
So now, so you're about my age. I'm 50. I'm 49 years old. So
older
you're
than you.
about my age.
I'm older than you. I'm 53.
So
Not ashamed to say.
you're not considering your later years, or 5 years from now.
5 years from now. If
Well,
God-
okay, let me ask you this.
I can say this.
Let me ask
If
you,
5
where
years
do
from
you
now,
see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I'm gonna be living in the hills in Cali, and I'm gonna be a chef, and I'm gonna have my food truck. And if God willing, the same person that I've been dealing with for the last 4 years will still be there. That's it. If not, I'll find somebody else.
You say dealing with? Are you talking about a man?
I ain't talking about no bitch. Yeah, it's a nigga.
Well, I'm just trying to make
Yeah.
sure you say you've been dealing with, because I don't know what you mean by
Like
dealing.
she not in a
Relationship. You know
She
that,
don't
Molly.
have a man.
You know that.
So
It's
well,
one
it ain't,
friend.
Probably just friends
One.
with
He know that.
benefits.
well, it
Everybody
ain't
know
about
that,
what I
yeah.
know, because we
Yeah.
got people.
But that's what I'm
watching,
saying. It's
so-
one person. One person I've been dealing with for the last 4-5 years.
Okay.
Off and on. So, yeah.
Okay. So, as this person, are you willing to bring them in as a partner? Because you said you plan on getting a food truck. So, would you be bringing them in as a partner, or how would that look?
I could.
Would it
I
be
could.
50-50 partnership?
Maybe not 50-50 because I don't believe in 50-50.
Okay, so what you believe?
Because everybody don't have 50 all the time. Some people have 20. Some people have 30. Some people have 70.
Well, we talking
So-
about you.
And that's what that's what I'm saying. That's what I believe in. I've never went into anything like that because for me, I ain't always had a car.
Well, we talking about
So-
your food truck.
Yeah, food truck.
So,
yeah,
so
I
right
mean,
now we
by
have
the time-
right now it's 2029.
Right.
You got your food truck. You say that God is accept what.
So by then, hopefully, his little situation will be done changed a little more for him, and he'll be set because he's
And then-
working on that now.
So he's working on himself. I'm
Right.
assuming.
Right.
So you say at that point when you
Yeah,
get your
he-
food truck, he can be a 50-50
He
partner.
should be able to. If not, then you just still be dick.
In the situation of that, I
Wait
believe.
a minute. Hold on, Barb. Hold on, Barb. So did you just say? I want to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah, she
Did you
said
just
it.
say
I said
that?
it. I said it. No, I
If-
said it again. If he can't at least meet me half the 50-50 or he ain't even got his 40. If he ain't got his shit together by then he would just probably still be dick. But then again, he won't because I'll be in Cali and he'll be in the D.
So you can.
I'll probably be
so,
on somebody else by then.
so hold on. So you saying you are okay with just having a man using him for his penis?
I'm not using him. If you want to say using it, he's using me for my coochie.
No, but we're talking about from your perspective. He's not here to defend himself. So we talking from your perspective.
I'm saying it's a give and take. He wants some pussy. I want some dick. We want each other's. So boom, that's what it is.
They both benefit
Mutual
from it.
exchange.
Yeah,
It's a
to
mutual
me, yeah, it's a
exchange.
mutual exchange.
Well, you can't say that because
Why?
he's not here once again.
Why?
Oh, well, we don't know what his answer would
There
be.
you go.
Well,
I
we,
mean,
out of
it's the
respect,
same
we
thing.
wouldn't know what his answer would be, but just among speaking upon each other, if it's nothing more for you to offer but sex, and I'm willing to take the sex, and you're willing to give me the sex, we're mutually agreeing
But
upon
once
that.
again, he's not here, so he may say he take care of her,
Oh, yeah.
and she
Well,
don't consider what he does taking care of her.
Oh, yeah.
He
He
may
is
not-
taking care of me, giving me some dick.
So he doesn't. So financially.
So let me ask you this. Well, you know what? Because we were going to ease off into this later on, but you kind of pushing it. So are you telling me you are okay with having a man? Only thing he's capable of providing you with is penis, and you're totally
That's not
fine
the
with
only
that.
thing that he's capable of providing me with. That's the only thing I ask for. That's the only thing I want. He can do other things for me, and he does.
So do you consider him an equal to you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was getting at, because I
I
wasn't
don't-
getting at it first.
First off, I don't look down or nobody. Everybody to me is on my level or above. If you below me, then you were probably some scum of the earth and you don't deserve anything. Real shit. And that's for people like pedophiles and that kind of type of people or abusers. I'm saying that those are the only people that I look down on. I don't look down on anybody else because I don't judge. So if you don't have something,
So
it's the
okay,
reason
let me
behind
ask you
that.
this, because I'm confused.
you be all right.
So what is your standards of a man?
You asking my standards, but I don't want a relationship, so I can't
No,
give
I'm
you a
asking
standards.
you. My
I
question
just
to you,
told you that in the
what's
first
your
place.
standard? Do you have
Yeah.
a standards of a
I
man?
don't want no abusive and controlling man. That's a standard. Because I don't want nobody that's...
No, I want to. Okay, I don't want to talk for you. I get that this is something that would turn you off, or something you won't allow in a relationship.
That's a standard, though.
Okay, I'm asking you, what would a model of a man look like?
Generous, trustworthy, and being accountable for his actions.
What about you, Barb?
Loyalty, honesty, a good communicator, and a protector.
What about you, Shia?
I share some similar standards as them, but a provider, protector, communicator, a lover, like loving, gentle, financial.
So when two of the women said his finance, I'm assuming have to be in order. So what is order look like finances for a man that you would have to date, Shia?
Finances, cause well, right now I'm used to doing stuff on my own. But as a to not take care, but take care of us as like a household, in general, like life, just taking, we're good, we're financially set, we're financially stable, both of us, not just him, because I'm coming with what I'm not just coming zero. I'm coming with what I'm coming with, and hopefully matching him, and I'm gonna go with, let him lead and go with what he has.
Will you date a man that make less than you?
I would temporarily, or
well, that's what he at.
is.
I mean, he can go up, he can go down, but right now, if you was to meet a man, and let's just say, of course, I'm just throwing numbers out, you making 40,000, he's making 30,000. Is that something that you can move forward with?
I can move forward with that. We can help. We can grow. Anytime I date somebody, we always grow. We always.
So you date.
Do better.
You date with potential.
Yeah. No, not just always just potential, but if that's what comes across, then I'm not against that.
What about you, Barbara? Would you date down financially?
I would, to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that he can't be comfortable with making 30,000. He has to be willing to grow.
What's your plan?
And if he's stuck, then it's no need for me to stay there, because I'm not gonna stay stuck. I'm always gonna be moving up. If it's not a better job, making more money, if it's not educational, if it's not investing in things, stocks, bonds, or things like that, then there's no need for me to waste my time. Because if you stuck, you become a liability to me. And I don't mess with liabilities, because I'm an asset and I'm trying to grow. So now you're going to be stuck, and you may be starting to bring me down, because now I'm trying to invest and help you with your dreams and trying to get you together. And that could start bringing my bag down low. So by me not allowing that, then it won't happen. I just say, I give you a time frame. I give you a year.
A year?
I'm only saying
Will be realistic.
I'm only saying a year, because you got to think, how long had you been making 30,000? You could have been making 30,000 for the past 5 or 6 years. Then you meet me. So for 5 or 6 years within that time frame, what have you thought about different that you wanted to do but was unable to do because you didn't have the motivation or the person to push you to do it? So I'm not going to give you extra time to figure it out, because you should have been already figured it out within those 6 years.
You probably gave
so
me that mindset.
So I'm gonna give you that
Exactly.
year, but within that year, I could build your mindset up to get you to a certain degree. That's if you want to be. That's why I said, and I'm pushing to giving it a year. I'm being generous. But I would say a year.
Hold on, let me ask a question right quick. Okay, is this the relationship that was you saying dating?
Yeah, and now if you in a relationship, my question to her was, if she was in a relationship with a man, would she date down financially?
See, the thing is this, I would think them questions should be asked for you even get in a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they can be asked and they can't, because, I mean, when you get in a relationship, is that the first question you're going to ask, how much money you make a year?
Before I'm in a relationship.
Because you might not know.
Yeah, but you're going to ask, will you see yourself, blah, blah, blah. You don't, in my situation, if I'm not going to get into a relationship if I don't even see that we even think alike. If you don't have a financial drive and this, and that, and it's just sex, I'm gonna keep it just sex, because I don't want to be taking care of you for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? I want somebody, just like you said, you want to grow with, you want to do all this stuff with, but you're gonna know that within the first couple months. Before I get, see, it's different. Women, you know, y'all sleep with a guy once or twice, y'all in a relationship. With men, we can jangle land yard. It's not a relationship. So before I give you that title and let you walk around with the title as my girl, we gotta have them type of talks, you know.
Well, I feel like it's a talk that must be had amongst each other. But once again, at the same given time, how do you know? Say, for instance, you meet a girl and she is on your standards. And y'all do make money together. And y'all do have everything on the same level. Say that you're more financially responsible than she is.
Well, but
so now you looking like we growing. So now you the trust, the difference in protecting the money and the trust is a little bit different, because see, I'm not trusting my money with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I got to think about you, or I got to double think like, dang, is he going to go gamble my money away? Or is he fit to go buy a truck I don't know nothing about? So for me, when it comes to investments, I don't know if I'm sounding biased on that situation, but I don't know if I'm putting a double name on accounts. I think I'm being selfish. Maybe I think that I want to be the person that wants to be totally in control. And I'm not saying in control, but I want to know what's going on with the money, where the money is going. So I think on an investment account, I would just want my name on it.
So
and I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Are y'all still dating or y'all married?
Right, that's what I was about to ask.
But in a relationship.
Oh no.
Well, now listen to Barb. Now I said I may be being biased, because I even feel that way being if I was married, even if he was my husband. I'm not saying that I wouldn't let him spend money the way he want to spend it.
You would trust a man in your bed, but you won't trust a man with your money?
Hell no.
No, I ain't even saying so much as I trust him in my bed. I trust him, and see, when you say trust him in your bed, you go into a whole. How am I trusting? I'm only trusting him for what he can give me, what he can provide for me that moment. When you say trust, how much trust am I giving him?
Well, this is what you said to me that set off alarms.
Okay.
You said you want your name solo on the account.
Yeah.
So that means you don't trust his thought process. You don't trust him financially, and I can see if you had reasoning behind it.
Well, I know, but see, that's what I'm saying.
But you told me you were married as man, and you will still have that mindset. That's what's alarming to me.
I don't. It just depends. When it comes financially, I know so many people that have been burnt, that have been married.
Facts.
And I take it to my sister Kia, you know Kia, very, very well off in the military, made good money. And when she just started to say, I want to break it off, I want to walk away, he didn't give her a chance to say, let's split this. He wiped her out.
Oh, so you talking from
so what I'm looking at it is I'm talking from a personal experience. I have cousins that's been through this. I have friends that's been through this, and most of the people that've been through it is family members. So I say to myself, I'm not saying he gonna wipe me out, but I ain't gonna give you a chance to wipe me out either. So I guess that's why I'm saying you could look at me and say maybe I'm being selfish, biased, but I look at myself as protecting myself, because I'm not saying that if he says to me, Barbara, I want to go buy I want to go buy me a BM. Financially, I would.
I do too.
Financially, I would, because my husband will protect himself financially.
You cannot protect yourself from your husband financially. That's bullcrap. Because you know what? If everything was yours as he is, and vice versa, how do you have another account over here he know nothing about?
I'm not. Listen.
He don't know it.
I didn't say he wouldn't know about it.
Ain't no man gonna go along with that crap.
I'm not saying.
I would if it's hers.
No.
Because I feel the same way.
Yes,
if I got my separate account, don't worry about this. We're gonna share one common account.
Well, you know what? We're gonna
split for bills or whatever else.
If she have that mindset, I believe everything down the middle. If you planning for a rainy day, we gonna split it all down the middle. I'm gonna do some planning.
You missed the whole point.
Hold on. I'm gonna make one point right quick. Think about this. Kobe Bryant died. I think he's worth about $400 million when he died. His parents was over there with his father just passed. His mom over there fucked up. You know why? Because his widowed wife has everything, the rights to all his shit.
That's how it's supposed to be.
No, it's not supposed to be like that. My thing is this. Listen, bro. If you marry this woman Before I make sure she's straight, I'm gonna make sure who the people that brought me in this world straight first.
That ain't how that go, Dre.
That's how it's supposed to
No,
go.
it
Who
don't.
got 'em there?
That's bull crap.
See, that's-
But yeah, the wife.
Listen,
Y'all talking
That's-
talking from the wrong point, bro.
Hey,
the point
I
that I'm
agree with
talking,
you, Dre.
the point that I'm talking from is this: when whatever you got, first of all, that woman, when you get married, that woman is the most important person in your life. That woman come before your mama, your daddy, your kids, everybody.
I highly disagree.
But
I
I'm just
understand-
telling you-
I
I'm telling you the
understand what- I understand
structure.
your point.
Okay.
So-
That is the structure.
That's the structure, but then
And
when
this
she
is
walk
why,
away
and
and
this
leave
is
you,
why,
what?
and this is why women
And
is
she
in the
walk you
position
out.
that they in because they refuse just to follow order.
Listen, no,
They
no,
refuse to follow
it's
order.
hard for a
Jesus,
man
take
or a
it.
woman to put somebody they just met off the street in front of their kids or their mom or their dad. I guarantee you maybe 20% will do it. If
So-
you got 10 people, maybe 2 people may go with that. The other 8 not doing that.
Well,
I
I
just
can't.
met you.
Can
I
I-
don't know you.
I say marriage. You didn't just meet. You married.
Okay.
So
How
see-
long? Okay, how many years in before you got
Okay,
married?
it don't matter if you was married
That makes a
today.
big difference.
It does make
No,
a
no,
difference. Bob.
Because you
Once
don't know
you
nobody in one day.
Once you married, this person can speak on your behalf. Just if they're you on your behalf, if they're married.
Okay.
If y'all married, she can go make adjustments to your insurance. She can do whatever she want. He can do whatever he want to you. So y'all best to be on the same page. Don't let I don't think your mom, your dad, your siblings, nobody come between the wife and the husband.
They're not supposed to.
That's right.
fact.
They're
So
not.
if anybody think you should be setting up something, or you expecting the wife to set up something for his or her parent, that's insane. Now, if you want to sit up here buy your mother a house, or if you want to sit up here put something in the account for your mom to match, that's on you. But don't expect that woman to do that, and don't expect that man to do that. That's something that you chose to do on the side.
And that's why you position yourself to make sure your parents is good.
Yeah,
Even
but
though
that's what I was just about to
Kobe didn't
say.
know he
Kobe-
was gonna die.
But Kobe
But
still,
you
he didn't know
still
he was gonna
should've
die, but he
positioned
could have positioned himself to
Exactly.
give to his parents. So I look at
But
it
what
in
was
her.
his relationship with his parents?
Yeah, we
I
don't
have
know
no
the
idea.
relationship. I don't know. But he didn't set it up to where they had something. But are we saying that she's selfish because she's not willing to give
No,
or take care of him?
what I'm saying is,
I feel she is.
I don't think she's
She didn't
obligated.
hoop. She didn't.
But
She don't owe them nothing.
Watch this.
She don't owe them nothing.
Why didn't he set it up?
There you go.
Because he thought he was gonna be
No,
around.
No, he
no,
probably
no,
didn't have a good
Listen,
relationship.
Listen, you asked the question. Let me
Okay.
respond. 9 times out of 10, he didn't know that was gonna happen, and he probably making sure the average person when they get rich, they don't give if you grind it to get on, you don't just give nobody a lump sum of money because they're gonna mismanage it. Now, if you took one from the bottom and you up and you grind it, what you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure that their bills is paid. You're gonna make sure they got money to eat.
But Kobe came from a wealthy family, a good
Give me
family.
20
This is
seconds.
his father.
One, I need y'all to. I want y'all to research Kobe Bryant and his parent. Kobe really didn't get along with his parents.
That's
He
because
did.
they didn't want that.
No,
All that starts. They didn't
that's
want him
facts.
to marry the lady, and there was an issue about the ring when he sold
watch this.
the ring.
Regardless of the fact, that's still his wife.
Mhm.
That's his wife.
Oh, I
She
don't
comes
disagree with
first
that.
and foremost over his parents.
Facts.
That's your opinion.
That's a fact.
That's
right?
a fact.
That's not
And I don't
it.
want to marry. That's why another reason why I wouldn't get married. Because I have seen men that
Now,
put
okay,
their
okay,
family
He was
over
supposed
there.
to
hold on,
say, he
hold
was
on.
supposed
Now,
to
let me
say
pause you on
everything
that
up.
question.
He was wait.
You hold on. We can go back. You said before your wife. You're widow, correct?
Yes, sir.
You engaged, correct?
Yes, sir.
So with your new wife, when you get married, come before your child, your only child.
Before my child, no.
All right. So if that's the case, if you're going off what you're saying, your wife
You
should
said,
come
you
before.
said,
Hold on.
you said parents.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
If you
but
go by the structure,
same
the
thing.
structure.
bro, if you go with the structure,
Listen,
what does the structure say?
You're absolutely right. The
What I'm
structure
saying
is
you can't have one without the
the
other.
wife come before the kids.
Yeah, the wife. Yeah.
So
She
you
come before
can't,
the
you can't,
kids.
you going half of the.
But
Are
you
we
can
talking about the parents? Or we
Y'all
talking
got
about
the
we
game.
talking
well,
about the
he
structure,
merged them
period.
in to make his
Nobody
point.
We
talking
going
about
with the
my
structure.
But
period.
you know who's first? This is how the
Supposed to be
structure in a
husband is
household
first,
works.
no matter what.
The man is first.
Well, God is first.
The wife.
My kids
God
first.
is first.
But we talking people.
The physical.
But okay, we can sit up here and say God.
Okay, God,
That
then
make-
the physical.
Then it's the man.
Mhm.
Then it's the woman.
Then it's the
Right.
Then it's the children.
Mhm.
Then whatever
Believe that
left
baloney.
flows over outside the home.
Right.
After everybody, if you want to help your parents, after everybody in the house is taken care of, that's on you. But you got to first take care of the household first.
Okay, well, this is the point we agree to we disagree to agree.
Okay.
How they say that shit.
Now, Angie B, back to Angie B. Now, Angie, you were saying piggyback Barbara points. Do you agree with Barb saying that she will date below her status financially and attempt to build a man up if it's possible? Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I do. Because I work for myself, so I have bad days, I have bad weeks, I have bad months. So I can't not say that he can't have it. You know what I'm saying? I look at it as if we're gonna be going through this, we're gonna go through this shit together. And if we can't go through this shit together and help each other out, then it ain't no need of being there. That's once again why I'm single. And just have friends or a friend. That's why I'm single, because I have not been able to find nobody that wants to equally do what I do or build enough. They always veer left and keep going left, so I go right on them about my business.
So
that's why I don't have a man.
if it's say, because you said keep, that means repeatedly, right? You keep running into the same situation, right?
No, not keep, because I haven't had a lot
How
of boyfriends.
you ever had a man? How you ever had a man that can tell you, you know what, baby, don't worry about it, I got you.
And believe it, no.
Okay. How you ever had a man that you had to constantly follow up behind, make sure he did what he say he's going to do, pretty much ride him? Have you ever had a man like that?
I had a man like that and I got rid of him.
Okay. So, is this fair to say you never thought to ask yourself, how do I keep picking these same type of men that don't benefit my lifestyle? You never thought of that?
That's why I don't have a man.
But you
okay?
Hold on.
I don't want a man though, buddy. You keep trying
I'm
to
not
put it on
trying to
that,
do anything.
so I don't want a man.
I'm asking you questions. I'm interviewing.
Yeah,
I'm asking you questions.
But I'm telling you, I don't want a man, so I don't even look at that shit no more. I'm 53.
Okay, so you feel it's okay. You feel it's okay.
Oh, I did, babe.
To have a man you share your bed with,
because they all slow.
You feel it's okay to share your bed with a man that you just said that cannot help you or support you financially.
That's not what I want him for, Bob. Because I don't want. If
What?
he can help me, I don't want a man for that. I don't.
I want to make sure and see if it's me. Shia, you a woman. How old are you?
33.
You're 33.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any kids?
No, not yet.
Okay. Can you fathom? Can you even understand dating down, accepting you're dating down, and be totally okay with knowing you keep choosing the same type of guys that don't fit the lifestyle you want to live?
Mm-hmm.
Do that make any sense to you?
Not for me. It doesn't. But
that's
I've been
why.
listening to.
Well, hold on. Everybody get their say because
But you
I want to
me
understand
off.
something.
Let me instead of let
Well,
me.
let's let you get a full go at it.
From when you first started talking about your past and like the male figures in your life, I can it's making sense what you're saying and how your approach is.
Yeah.
My males in my life that I grew up with are different. So that's why my mindset is different than yours. But not to say like that's just not my lifestyle or my mindset, but I can see why.
Can you go a little deeper into it when you said her mindset? Are you going back to her father?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So when I heard her say about her father took care of the household.
No, she said he was controlling.
But he took care of the household. She may not agree.
No, he didn't take care of the household.
Who paid the bills?
He sometimes paid the bills, but see, that's what I'm saying. You didn't let me finish because you cut me off. This is my reasoning on why I don't trust all that bullshit you talking and spewing out your mouth.
Okay.
Because he was supposed to be a man. Wife, kids, got a good ass job, get paid every week, good ass money. You got the good car. You leave us with the raggedy car.
You shouldn't have no car at all. You ain't got no job. Nobody worked. So who
else gonna go grocery shopping? Who gonna do all of that shit?
Take the raggedy car and go get some groceries while I'm gonna ride around in this nice car that I'm paying for. You stay at home.
Once again, like
you
I
stay
said,
at home.
You not letting
and do
me
nothing woman
But
take
she
care of the
wasn't
house.
staying at home
That's
doing
bull
nothing.
crap.
She
What
wasn't.
woman thinks she gonna drive a new car to the grocery store?
She was
She
doing
had a
stuff-
fucking job in the
Yeah,
first
but
motherfucking
Well, you know what?
Stop her
I don't
from
think
doing
I don't think a wise
you-
woman. I don't think a wise woman.
Hold on, stop. We gonna stop this because
If you can't
What?
handle Angie,
Can I
go
finish
ahead. No,
talking?
because no, you're not finna run shit.
no, I just want to finish talking though. You keep cutting me off, but you
Okay.
let everybody else finish. And what we not gonna do is talk about my mom because she's
We
dead.
not listen. If you
She's
want to
dead.
bring up your mama on the show, that's on you.
No,
You
asked
making
me
it
a question.
personal.
We was talking about
You
my
said
daddy
your
though.
dad and your mom.
Right.
I'm
You
talking
asked me
in
a
general.
question. You asked
If
me
you
a
make
question,
it
though.
personal, that's on you.
But you keep asking me a question and you keep trying to shoot down my reasons. You can't tell
Angie,
me.
can you please not make it personal about your mom?
Then you
Please.
but stop. You stop putting it on me.
I'm
on
asking
why
you
I'm
a question because you
choosing
are
on
your
this.
own person. You are
Right.
responsible for your own choices.
Exactly. So let me deal with how I deal with my shit.
But how do I'm interviewing you, right?
If that's what you want to call it.
Okay, so why you don't want to answer questions?
I
You
am
wanna tell
answering the
me
question, but
you
you
want
trying
to
to
tell me
tell
what
me
you want
what
to
I
tell
feel.
me,
But
and
you
you want me to
wanna
roll
tell
with
me
your
that.
shit.
You got to.
No,
But that's
I'm
not
not.
me.
I'm telling you, I'm not rolling with your shit.
But I ain't rolling with yours because it's
Okay,
your
well,
opinion.
Barbara.
Sorry, Barbara, for putting my
Well,
finger
you
in your
know
face.
what? Just like
But it's your
Barbara.
opinion.
So how you feel? how you
My hands is up.
how do you feel about a woman? Or what do you think about a person? I'm not going to say a person because it don't matter if it's a man or a
It don't
woman.
matter.
If it's a person that's admitting, you know what, I'm dating down. I know I'm dating down. I also have a history of dating people that's less fortunate than me, and I'm comfortable with that.
Everybody wasn't less fortunate.
Okay,
than you, first off.
I didn't say nothing about you.
But that's what
Hey,
you applied to.
hey,
me.
listen.
So I'm gonna go back.
Hey,
on that
listen,
again.
if I kick it and it hurt, holler.
Oh, baby, I'm
If
not
I
hollering.
kick
I'm
and
gonna
it
talk
hurt,
though.
holler.
I'm gonna talk though.
You can say what you want.
So
but
can you,
You
baby.
hollering. I didn't say Angie.
No,
I didn't
you
say
didn't.
woman.
But
I said
I'm
person.
I'm commenting.
But you keep hollering.
I'm gonna comment.
You
baby.
over there hollering.
I'm not hollering, and you're not
Barb.
offending me like you think you is.
Barb, like I said, if a person
Because I don't date down.
admit
It's not
that I date down,
Okay.
I date people that I know can't help me. I don't even expect for them to help me, even if I need help. But I'm going to continue to fuck them, have sex with them, keep them in my household. I'm going to go to their household, whatever, however it may go. Do you see the logic in that?
I don't see the logic in it, but I can speak from it from a personal aspect because when I first started dating, I dated a lot of guys that were like lower than me because I came from a different type of background. Even though I grew up in the neighborhood and things like that, you know, my mother didn't work. My mother was on welfare. My mother didn't work till we got in high school. So my father basically took care of our household. And my father
Child support.
No,
Right?
he didn't pay child support.
Your
My-
father didn't pay child support?
No, my father never paid child support. My father took care of me and my sister willingly. I'm my father's only child, but he took care of me and my sister willingly. Every Friday, he came over, he gave money, he paid bills and everything like that.
So he paid bills in your mother's house.
he paid bills
Yeah,
where
he
his,
He was a good man then.
where his he
But
paid.
Barb always had nice shit coming up,
paid
so I
me.
thought he paid
He was
child
a good
support.
man.
Yeah, my dad paid
good
bills.
man.
My dad was never made to pay child support or anything. That he provided for his child, and then he knew that if he provided for me, he looked at it. Well, I'm gonna provide for my sister too. So for
That's a
me,
good man.
when it came to dating, I don't know why I attracted people who had less than me. But I did date them because in my mind, I thought maybe I could help them, I could change them, I could build them, I could make them better. But it drained me because I was the one always giving. And this goes back to the perspective that I say that I think it's a problem when you do things like that. It is a problem, but it's also a problem within yourself. So it was a problem within me. And it was something that I had to figure out. So I had to figure out my value, my worth and everything like that. Because although, as they say, you never know what goes on when those doors close. So our doors closed. And yeah, my father took care of us. But when the doors closed, we lived in a whole different world. Because my mother went through some things that back then was like kind of cool. You know, that's what women went through. So I watched my mother go through abuse. Not by my father, but by someone else. I watched my mother get degraded and downed and talked bad upon. Not by my father, but by someone else. So when you're not taught she didn't teach me. And people should say, well, at that age, you should have had common sense and you should have knew. I knew it was wrong. But in my mind, as growing up, I said, well, you shouldn't be treated like this. But then, okay, is this something that you should accept? So for many years, I accepted that. For many, many years, I accepted for being dogged, being pushed around, being stepped on, being talked to any type of way. I even went through abuse myself. But as I say, it was a problem within you. So I don't know. I don't know your story.
I know.
I don't know your story. But I think I can kind of lean on what she's saying, of what she's going and what she go through, because it's sometimes within yourself. It's a personal thing. You might look at Barbara and say, Barbara, no, it wasn't like that. You didn't go through that. But yeah, I did go through it. I didn't have to. So I guess it's just about how you build. And I think as women, you gotta know your voice. You got your own voice. You gotta know your worth. You gotta know your value. And if you don't present to a man, this is what I am, this is what I want, this is what I expect, he's gonna give you bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, but actually, you're never going to meet someone that's your 50-50. No one is ever going to be.
No, I'm not saying you gotta be 50-50.
I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there.
Yeah, you're not gonna ever meet nobody.
Saying, like, people be want to know their worth, and I'm not going to accept nobody no less than this, and that. In actuality, somebody is you either going to upgrade or downgrade.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Choose. That's just how I believe.
I agree with that. But some people can downgrade and be happy, and some people be upgraded and be miserable.
Sometimes you downgrade financially, but now I ain't got to hear that mouth. So I would downgrade any day for peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's all about what you want.
So Barb, out of curiosity, because it sounds like to me, at one point in your life, that you realize, okay, I want better for myself.
Right.
Okay, when you realize that you want it better for yourself, that's a whole total process of knowing how to get it, right?
Right.
So how did you know how to go after of it to get better for yourself?
Put yourself in different places.
I had to surround first off, I had to let go of the baggage I had. I carried a lot of baggage. Like I say, when the doors close, you don't never know what's going on. So I had a lot of baggage. So I had to let go of that baggage. After I let go of the baggage, I had to realize and I had to love Barb. See, I was too busy loving everybody else and I wasn't loving myself. I wasn't thinking that I was worthy enough to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's always something behind a closed door. You never know. So I had to build up my own mental, and I had to learn my own worth, and I had to learn to love myself, and I had to learn to build myself up. I didn't allow nobody else to build me up. I had to build up my own confidence. I had to build up my own momentum of my motivation of being this and being that. See, I didn't, and every guy I talked to was never a guy that built me up. It was always a guy that brought me down. Because I was never hurt financially. Because I was the only child. My daddy was good, military man. I'm all right. The bag has never been a problem. I can go to my daddy and say, I need 4,000. What you want it for? Or go get it. Anything. You know.
Have you ever had counseling?
Yeah, I went to therapy. Yeah, I told you I had to start with myself.
How many years would you?
I did therapy for about 4 years. 4 years, and I did therapy every Thursday. It's crazy because when I went the first day, I said, damn, you think I'm crazy as hell. I said, I know you think I'm messed up, but she said, no. She said, because people come in worse than you. Mm-hmm. But it was something that I had to release with inside of me. And once I did that, I was good. I don't...
Is therapy something that you encourage that for other women to pursue?
I do. Because a lot of women are bitter. A lot of women are hurt. And a lot of women hold the next man accountable for another man's downfalls. And I think that that's unfair. I think you have to look within yourself. Every man ain't going to hurt you. But you might say you got 10 men and out of the 10, you might get hurt by 5. Or you might get hurt by 9 and only 1 don't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to be open-minded. You have to be able to just say, is it always the man? Because sometimes it's us. You know, the fear. The fear. I don't trust. Trust went out the window with me years ago. I don't even know what trust means. Trust is just a word to me.
Have you ever had counseling?
Mm-hmm. I've had counseling for stress. I guess kind of something, it was within myself, like putting people before me, taking on other people's problems, and that's been my stress. It hasn't been like stress of a man.
Well, it's all pretty much the same because everything starts with you.
Yeah, it's been stuff within me that I had to go and I had I took medications before. Went and I still have a therapist to this day, but I go on a need to go basis. But I have different mechanisms that I cope with. But of course, you can keep going to therapy, but you need to make changes like within yourself, like so that you're not constantly having those same issues. Like I've cut people off. It was so hard because I'm so nice and friendly and all of that, but I cut people off. I've cut places out. I don't go to places. Even something as simple as like certain movies I can't watch, certain songs I can't listen to because the algorithms and like it just messes with myself. With me.
So you taking those steps to help yourself.
Yeah.
Do you see a difference?
Oh
now?
yeah, I see a huge difference, a huge payback. The only thing is it's hard and it's like a little sad because you do have to let the stuff that you're used to being like I'm a nice person. I'm always giving. Now I have to not be so much of a giver because I'm giving and giving. I'm just depleting myself, and now I'm empty. And this person or all these people that I done filled up, now I'm empty, dehydrated, and nobody's reciprocating the energy that I gave. So I had to stop that.
Yeah. So do you encourage that women should see?
I tell all my friends, family, who even men, because men they don't like to go they look down on it or whatever. But I encourage anybody to go to therapy. Like just.
What about you, NGB?
No, I've never been, but I think everybody should. And I probably will go once I move. Because that's when everything's going to change for me.
What do you...
Like Barb, I understand what she was saying about how she was feeling and how you was always helping people. And it would seem like that's all you attracted. Because sometimes that's how I felt. So, yeah, I took a step back. That's why I don't date right now. That's why I don't want to date right now. Because I'm not ready to give myself of that. All I'm ready to give up is some pussy. Real shit. And it's to the one person. I'm sorry.
And also men, if they see a good woman, they're gonna be attracted to you. You a good woman, you doing this, you about your business, you handling. A man is gonna go to that. So it's not all the like always or all the, what am I trying to say? It's not all just you.
Yeah, I know.
It's a man, but you just are open to receiving these same men. So that's like a both.
You don't think by you having that mindset, like you just said, you're not willing to give up nothing but some pussy
right now. Yes, that's right. Because I'm not finished with me.
Okay,
I'm not finished with me. So no, I don't. I know right now that I probably wouldn't do a man. No,
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Like real talk.
Like the guy you've been with for how long? Like 4 or 5 years. So do you think that guy has some type of emotional connection with you? Because when I say that within 4 or 5 years, it's some type of love there.
I mean,
and
for the
you have
both of us, it is. That's the
but,
only reason why
but when you say I'm only with,
we're not in a relationship and we agree. Listen, we don't agree. We both agree. We're not in a relationship. We're just friends.
Can y'all have sex with other people?
I don't know. We ain't talked about that. I say no.
So if you find out he having sex with another woman today, would you be upset?
No, because he's not my man. But he probably wouldn't get no more. But no.
Okay, so you assuming he's the only person you have sex with.
That's what we talked about. Yeah, I mean that's what he said. But
so y'all are in a relationship. You just haven't. You just don't want to say the words. No, we're not in a relationship.
He says the same thing I'm saying.
Okay, well something else is going on here. I mean, seriously.
I agree, and I don't agree with him a lot, but
I'm just telling you the truth.
4 or 5 years, you saying that, and you have to understand what you just said. You said if he was to sleep with someone else, I wouldn't give him none. But why wouldn't you give him none? Because that's all you want using them for anyway.
Yeah, but I don't.
That's something.
Well, Angie, you don't have sex with multiple men at one time.
No, I don't.
So that's the only man you're having sex with.
Oh, okay. For me, and if that's what we talked about.
And you wouldn't have sex with a man that's having sex with other women.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't at all.
Yeah, so
I'm not. That's the difference with me. If you have, if it's somebody else besides me that don't even call my line, don't even bother me, and they all know that.
Okay.
So I'm just curious. Basically, you have a sexual relationship. Do you have a mental, emotional, connection with this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. For
Yeah.
5
You do?
years, you can't say you
Yeah,
can't.
you don't even gotta answer.
Everybody know. We gotta get that.
That's
The
me.
world who
I'm
knows
saying,
us
me being
knows.
if I'm with
You
somebody
connected.
for 45 years,
Yeah, that's common sense.
Yeah, we connected.
But I think what he's
But
trying.
it seems like they don't talk. They don't communicate well.
no, I don't.
No, we don't.
So if you're not if y'all together 4 or 5 years, he should know you like the back of your
They
hand, and
both
vice
should.
versa.
He.
And then my next
Without
question.
saying who it
my-
is,
my-
I gotta say this.
No, we had to say
No. All I'm gonna say is that would be true if he didn't have memory problems,
Okay.
and he has real bad memory.
So he have some type
So
of
it's
disability.
like, yeah. So it's like sometimes dealing with a new person, he's got to relearn me. He
Oh, so it's
forgets
like
stuff.
you dating multiple people, so you can do that. Okay.
Shut up, Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know what she's talking about. I know him personally. He's a really good guy. I like him a lot.
That's what I'm saying, and you know
He's
that.
a very likable dude.
And
But I think
do anything in the world for
I
me,
think
and I'm
I
the same
think
for him.
I think a good thing it would be for you and him to go to counseling. I think that would help
yeah.
both of y'all.
Yeah, of course it would, but he's not gonna go.
Separately and together.
But if
But he's not gonna go.
yeah, but if you're dating a man that refused to go to counseling,
No, he's not. We've talked about it.
well, if you're dating a man that refuses
he
to go
went
to
before, he
counseling
said
to
it
make
didn't help.
to make you a better person,
Yeah.
you have to
That's
take
why-
some of Barbara's advice.
That's why
Barbara
I
gave some
am.
very good
I
advice.
am. I'm already working on that, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think for you to not just focus on him, focus on you.
Yeah,
Work on yourself,
That's what I
and
said.
and then as you work and build upon yourself, and you can see how it builds you up and it helps you, then you can look at him and say, see, because it's only going to work if you accept it.
Yeah.
And if you don't accept it, then it's not going to work. And a lot of people think therapy is criticism, but therapy is just basically they're going to tell you the facts. They're not going to
Yeah,
tell
they
you
are.
what
I
you
know.
see how you got upset with me, Bossy. That's how your therapist going to make you. Your therapist going to make you mad. Your therapist going to
And
say
if
the
they
same
don't, go
thing.
to a
Because he got to get down to the root
He gonna
of the
say the
issue.
same things like, well, it was such and such fault, and it was such and such, and that's just like with me. When he started kicking it about my mama, I'm like, oh well, you, and he said, are you mad? And I said, well, whatever.
No, I didn't.
you know?
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't agree on none of the shit my mama did.
Right. But see, we don't
When her
know.
and my dad separated, and she was crying, I said, "What the fuck you crying for? He ain't coming back. Let's get this shit together."
But
At 12.
Yeah.
So trust and believe me,
Yeah,
I
you
know.
most definitely need counseling, Angie.
And I would say,
Because you got issues way back from when you was
No
a
shit.
child.
No shit.
And I'm just saying, once you bring that up, I think
you'll be such a
Yo,
better
and
person.
that's
do
right.
some-
It'll make
do
you a
some
better
shopping
person.
with the therapist. I went through 3 because the first 2 I wasn't getting anything.
and I had
It
3
was like they
therapists
were
also.
agreeing
I'm gonna
with
be
me.
I went
honest
to
with
6
y'all
years.
because I'm such a person that don't trust. I'm not telling nobody my shit. It's hard for me to do that. So for me even doing this is a whole
Well, you
bigger
just
step.
told us.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Y'all
didn't
ain't
tell us
understand.
You didn't tell
I-
us everything, but you told
No,
us
but-
enough.
But that's what I'm saying though. This is the biggest step I've
Okay.
taken.
So you gotta take baby steps.
Yes, I got to take baby steps.
That's
Other than that, because
understandable.
I'm gonna be
You know what I
real.
think you need,
The
Edge?
therapist said the
I
wrong
just
shit
think-
to me. I'm like, you know, I ain't gonna
I
lie
just
to
think you
you.
just need to get a guy that go put both of his hands around your throat, slap you about 3 times,
see how
and
you
then put some dick in.
And all that's gonna do is satisfy me for right then and there, because that's what I like. How about that? Now, who you talking to?
Y'all is silly.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Don't promise me no good goddamn time.
And did we hit all today's subjects? I think we missed
Okay.
Hell no.